Hello, I am Meenakshi Krishnamurthy. Namaste. I am an online spoken Kannada teacher and I have been working as a Kannada teacher from past 15 years. And from after retirement 6 years ago, I thought I should do something useful. So started online classes through UrbanPro and I got connected with the students through UrbanPro and I got a very good opening in teaching all the professionals and the children with the Kannada basics and the spoken. After teaching 350 students, that is professionals, I came to know that I have been doing a good job, and I would like to thank UrbanPro for getting me so well connected with the students, and even the children got very good basic strength, and they are all doing very well. And their reviews on UrbanPro gave me the strength, and I am proceeding with it with a very good future. I was also recognized as a Best Excellence Teacher Award through UrbanPro for 2019 and the Pro of the Month. And my teaching is like 30 hours of classes, and it will be around 1 hour per class. And I'll start with my vocabulary, and that vocabulary getting connected with the vocabulary, the professionals or the students will get to know some of the Kannada words, and then I will start my lessons, which are 15 lessons, and I teach them all the grammar through the lessons, but it won't be very evident. They will learn it in a very nice way, and so far it has been very successful, and I would like to continue to do so. In the meantime, now I would like to take you to my classes, like one of the section what I used to teach, that is the tenses. And those tenses in Kannada is called Vartamana Kala, Bhavishyat Kala, and Bhuta Kala. So now we are going to learn the past tense, present tense, and the future tense for today's class. And let us proceed with that. Now, this is the basic thing that I am going to take. Today's class is tenses, and let us see the present tense. Let us go through the present tense with the conversations. And first, this is like present tense, future tense, and the exercises. Now, let us begin with the conversation. I will read the conversation and you can repeat after me. Like, Krishnappanavaru maniyalli idara. Idare sir, ಒಳಗೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನೀನು ಅವರ ಮಗನ? ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ನಾನು ಅವರ ಸೋದರಳಿಯ. ನೀನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಾವನ ಮನೇಲೇ ಇದೀಯಾ? ಹೌದು ಸರ್, ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನನ್ನ ತಂಗಿನೂ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ, ತಮ್ಮನೂ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿನೂ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾವನ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೀವಿ. When you went through this conversation, you would have observed each sentence is ending with the word starting with I. That is, I. Idare, idane, idale, idivi, idara, question, everything. Idiya. So now I shall explain each line, how it goes. Krishnappanavaru maniyalli idara means, is Krishnappa at home? So that is the present tense. Idare sir. So the boy who is answering is saying, Idare sir. Yes, he is at home. Olage idare. That is, he is inside. And Kutkoli, take your seat. Neenu avara magana. So the person who has come to meet Krishnappa is asking the boy, are you his son? Allah sir. No sir. Nanu avara sodaraliya. That is, I am his nephew. ನೀನು ನಿಮ್ ಮಾವನ್ ಮನೇಲೇ ಇದೀಯಾ? Are you staying with your uncle in your uncle's house? ಹೌದು ಸರ್. Yes sir. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. I am here only. ನನ್ನ ತಂಗಿನೂ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ. So here you have to observe, when you said about your own self, you used idini. And when you are using for a singular feminine gender, you are using idale. My sister is also here. Idale. So feminine gender. Idale, she is. Tammanu idane. Tamma is younger brother. My younger brother is also here. So idane, masculine gender ending idane. Nam taayinu ille idare. Our mother is also here. So mother, given respect, we have to say idare. That is, she is here with respect. That can be used for he or she or group. Anything will be ending with idare. That is the respect as well as the group. ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾವನ್ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೀವಿ. That is, we are all staying in our uncle's house. Idivi is, that is, you are also in the group. So the ending is idivi, the plural form of ending. Idivi. That is, now the first conversation is over. Let us look at the second conversation. ಏನು ಮಗು, ನಿಮ್ ತಂದೆ ಮನೇಲಿ ಇದಾರ? ಅವರು ಈಗ ಊರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ಅವರು ಸಿರ್ಸಿಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾವಾಗಿನಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ? 1 ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸರಿ, ನಿಮ್ ತಾಯಿ ಇದಾರ? ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ ತಾಯಿನೂ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವರು 1 ವಾರದಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿನ್ ಹತ್ರ 1 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಚಿಲ್ಲರೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ 1 ಪೈಸಾನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. So this conversation is also with the present tense, and this is the conversation between a person, elderly person with a young boy, and the person has come to his friend's house, that is young boy's father. They both are friends, and he has come to meet that father. But now he is asking the boy, "Yen magu." In Kannada, generally we say what child in Kannada is "Yen magu." Nim tande maneli idara. So is your father at home? So idara, is he there? Avaru iga uralli illa. So now the boy is saying, now at present he is not in town. Iga avaru Sirsil idare. Now he is in Sirsi. Sirsi is a district of Karnataka. So now my father is staying in Sirsi. ಯಾವಾಗಿನಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಯಾವಾಗಿನಿಂದ means from when. ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ means there. From when is he staying in Sirsi? 1 ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. From past 1 month he is in Sirsi. ಸರಿ, ನಿಮ್ ತಾಯಿ ಇದಾರ? Okay. Is your mother at home? ತಾಯಿ is mother. ಇದಾರ, respect. ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ ತಾಯಿನೂ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. No, my mother is also not at home. ಅವರು 1 ವಾರದಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. She is also there from past 1 week. That is, ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ means it is understood that she is with father in Sirsi. ನಿನ್ ಹತ್ರ 1 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಚಿಲ್ಲರೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? So the person who has come is asking the boy, "Hey boy, do you have change for 1 rupee?" That is, this dialogue is from past 6 decades. That is, those days for 1 rupee is also valid very much, and they used to take change and give it to the auto person or the taxi person, anyone. Illa sir, nan hatra 1 paisano illa. So the boy is saying, "No sir, I don't have a single pie with me." So that is the second conversation. Now let us see the third conversation. Now this is the future tense. Let us see. Now the first 2 conversations were linked with the present tense. Now we are looking at the future tense, how it ends and how it is used. ನಾಳೆ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ? ನಾಳೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ? ಸುಮಾರು 10 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ? ಇಲ್ಲ, 10 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ನಾನು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಆಫೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. Now, this conversation is between the two friends, and the person who has called the friend is asking, hey, tomorrow will you be at home? Naale belagge. Belagge is morning. Naale is tomorrow. Neevu maneli irtira. Will you be at home? So, will you be is itself a future tense. Irtira. Irtira means will you be. That is the word used for future tense in Kannada. ನಾಳೆ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ? Tomorrow morning will you be at home? ನಾಳೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ? So tomorrow by what time? ಎಷ್ಟು means what? ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ means time. So by what time tomorrow? ಸುಮಾರು 10 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ, around 10 o'clock. ಸುಮಾರು means somewhere around. 10 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ means 10 o'clock. So ಇಲ್ಲ, 10 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ನಾನು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ. No, I won't be by 10 o'clock. I won't be at home. Iralla means I won't be. Irtira, will you be? Iralla, I won't be. ಅಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಆಫೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. By that time, ashtu is that time. Hottinalli. Ashtu hottinalli means at that time, nanu office alli irtini. That is, I will be in my office. Will be. Irtini. Yes. Now the conversation 2 of the future tense. Neevu yavagalu ashtu hottinalli office alli irtira. So, samanyavagi irtini. ಆಫೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾರು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ? ನಮ್ಮ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಟೈಪಿಸ್ಟ್ ರಾಣಿ ಇರ್ತಾಳೆ, ಒಬ್ಬ ಜವಾನ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ. So now in future tense, how do you use for the genders like masculine, feminine and the respect? So let us see. ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ means you always by that time, that is by 10 o'clock. ಆಫೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ. ಇರ್ತೀರಾ means will you be always by 10 o'clock in your office? ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. Usually I am at office by 10 o'clock. ಆಫೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾರು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ? By that time, who else will be in your office? Irtare means that is the group. So who else will be there at that time in your office? Namma manager irtare. That is respect for the manager. So irtare. Our manager will be there. Typist Rani irtale. So our typist Rani. Rani is a feminine gender. Irtale. So singular. So typist Rani will be there. Obba javana irtane. One pune or security will be there. So he is a masculine gender. So irtane. So irtane, irtale and irtare. Now let us see the next slide. So now this is how we use the non-living things in that is tenses. Now see here. Nimma office alli ಟೈಪ್ರೈಟರು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ? ಕನ್ನಡ ಟೈಪ್ರೈಟರ್ ಆ ರೂಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಟೈಪ್ರೈಟರ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಎರಡು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇರುತ್ತವೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಳೆಗಳು ಇರುತ್ತವಾ? ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಅವು ಟೈಪಿಸ್ಟ್ ಡ್ರಾಯರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರುತ್ತವೆ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಟೈಪಿಸ್ಟ್ ಇರಲ್ವಾ? ಇರಲ್ಲ. 10ವರೆಗೆ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. So now here we are going to use the tense with the non-living things. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆಫೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಟೈಪ್ರೈಟರು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ? So ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ is a usage for non-living things. Where will it be? That is ಎಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆಫೀಸಲ್ಲಿ, that is in your office, where will the typewriter be? Kannada typewriter ಆ ರೂಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. That is Kannada typewriter is usually in that room. Irutte. So non-living thing, irutte. It will be. English typewriter ellirutte. So now, where will the English typewriter be? Eradu alle iruttve. So iruttve is the plural form for the non-living things you are using. Eradu, more than one, it is a plural. So eradu alle iruttve means both will be there only. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಳೆಗಳು ಇರುತ್ವ. So now ಇರುತ್ವೆ is for plural. ಇರುತ್ವ is the question. Will the sheets be available there for typing? ಹಾಳೆಗಳು means sheets of paper. ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ. At this point of time, it won't be available. ಇರಲ್ಲ means it won't be there. Avu is the plural form of adu. Adu is singular. Avu is plural for non-living things. Typist drawer ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರುತ್ತವೆ. Those sheets will always be kept inside the typist drawer. ಒಳಗಡೆ means inside. ಇರುತ್ತವೆ, again plural form of non-living things. ಇರುತ್ತವೆ. The sheets of paper will be inside the typist drawer. ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಟೈಪಿಸ್ಟ್ ಇರಲ್ವಾ? At this time, will the typist not be there? ಇರಲ್ಲ. No, she won't be there. 10:00 ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. By 10:30, she will be in her seat. So that is the non-living usage of tense, future tense. Now, let us see the next slide. Now let us go through the vocabulary through this lesson. What all words have we learnt in Kannada? That is what is going to be learnt now. Olagade. Olagade means inside. Horagade means outside. So olagade inside, horagade outside, opposites. Javana. Javana means pune. Childre. Childre means change of money. Sumaru means approximately. Belagge, there is a small error here. It's not approximately, it is morning. Belagge means morning. Madhyana means afternoon. Sanje means evening. Ratri means night. So the 4 times of the day, like morning, afternoon, evening, and night. ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ, ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ, ಸಂಜೆ, ರಾತ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ಯಾವಾಗಿನಿಂದ means ಯಾವಾಗ plus ಇಂದ, that is combined together, ಯಾವಾಗಿನಿಂದ. So ಯಾವಾಗಿನಿಂದ means since when. ತಾಯಿ means mother. ತಮ್ಮ means younger brother. ಹಾಳೆ means sheet of paper. ಅಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತು means at that time. Ishtu hottu means at this time. Eshtu hottu means at what time. So ashtu, ishtu, eshtu. That time, this time, what time. So that is the 3 combinations as rhyming words. Yavagalu means always. Samanyavagi means usually. Matte yaru means who else. So these are the common words you have learned through this tenses lesson. Now let us see the next exercise. Let us go to the exercise. This is very interesting. You will be knowing very nicely how to use the tenses at what place and how it is used. Now the first exercise is with the fill in the blanks, and they have given a list of words below the exercise. You will have to go through these words and use the appropriate word inside the blank. Now, for example, let us go through the words first so that you are aware of what it is, and then we will get into the exercise. Now, the first set of exercise, fill in the blanks, choosing proper word from the list given at the end. Now, the first exercise, words are idale. Idale means she is. Idare, they are, or with respect, he is or she is. Ive means those are, that is non-living things. Idivi means we are. So we are, that is a plural. Idira, are you? Idira means are you? Idane, he is. So it's a singular male gender. Idara, is he or is she or are they? That's a question. Idini means I am. Ide means it is. Idala, feminine gender singular. Is she there? So that is the list of words. Now, let us go through the exercise. Neevu nim mavan maneli dash. Now, that is, are you in your uncle's dash? So, are you in English? We have already used the word, but the same thing in Kannada, it will come in the end. So, neevu, nimma mavan maneli idira. Idira is the question. Are you in your uncle's house? Idira is with respect. Because they have used neevu. Neevu means it is with respect. If it had been neenu, then it would have been idiya. So that is the first sentence. Now the second. Avanu Govadalli. Goa is the place. Avanu. Is he staying in Goa? That will be, the word used will be Avanu Govadalli idana. Now here idane they have given. You can add two double A's, that is double A in the end of the word, and make it as a question. Idana. Now, Payavaru, State Bank alli idara. That is Payavaru. Pai is a surname of Uttar Karnataka, and State Bank alli means is Mr. Pai still working in State Bank. Payavaru State Bank alli idara, because Payavaru already they have given respect to the name. Idara is the question. Now, Neenu Iga Yelli Idiya. Where are you now? Neenu is you. Iga now. Yelli where? Idiya. Where are you now? And Rita typist Kelasadalli Idala. Rita is a feminine gender. So Idala is the ending word. Avaru Iga Sirsiyalle Idara. Is he in Sirsi only? Avaru Iga. Avaru is respect with masculine gender or feminine gender. Iga now. Sirsiyalle means in Sirsi. Idara. It can be used for feminine or masculine or group. Idara is the answer. Now, Neenu Iga Punadalli Idiya. Now are you in Pune? Idiya, that word is not there, but it is Idiya means are you. That is the actual present tense word used for are you. Idiya. Neenu Iga Punadalli. Pune is the present Pune. Are you in Pune now? Nam Angadi Janata Lodge Hatra Ide. So now Namma Angadi. Angadi means shop. So our shop is in next to Janata Lodge. Hatra means next to. Janata Lodge is the lodge, and It is next to Janata Lodge. So Angadi is non-living thing. So it is ide, singular, ide. Now, filugalu. Files are what we use in our office. So filugalu elli ive. Ive is the plural form of ide. So ide is for the previous fill in the blank, and now it is the plural. So it is the second fill in the blank, ive. Now, let us see the second exercise. Avaru. Now, this is with the future tense. So, let us see the words given below. Irutte. Irutte means it is a non-living thing ending. Irutte means it will be. Irtini means I will be. Irtale means she will be. Irtira, will you be. Irtiri, you will be. Irtivi, we will be. Irtare, they will be. Or he will be or she will be. Ive means those will be. Irtane means he will be. Now, let us fill in the blanks according to the need. Avaru ishtu hottinalli irtara. So, will he be in this at this time? Avaru ishtu hottinalli irtara means will he be there? Nanu madhyana garajalli irtini. I will be in garage in the afternoons. So, madhyana is afternoon. Nanu is I. Garajalli means in garage. Irtini means I will be. Avalu somavara yelli irtale. So, avalu. So, somavara, that is Monday. Yelli means where. Where will she be on Monday? Avalu somavara yelli irtale. Feminine gender ending. Shanivara Canara Bank irutte. So Saturdays Canara Bank is working. Irutte means in Kannada it is working. Because non-living things, so irutte. Now, avanu ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ರೂಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ? At what time will he be in his room? So, avanu is a masculine gender. ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ means by what time. Roomali means in his room. Irtane means will he be. And then, ಆ ಅಂಗಡಿ ಮುಂದೆ 2 ಲಾರಿ ಇವೆ. So, ಆ ಅಂಗಡಿ ಮುಂದೆ means in front of that shop, there are 2 lorries parked. So, 2 lari. So, it is a plural, 2. So, ive means those are in front of the shop. And then, ನೀವು ನಾಳೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಜೋಗಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ? ಇರ್ತೀರಿ. So, ನೀವು is you people. Tomorrow, ನಾಳೆ, ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ means by this time, you people will be in Jog Falls. That is the falls tourist place. So, Jogalli irtiri means you will be. That by this time, you will be tomorrow in Jog. That is the exercise of future tense. Now, let us see transform the following into negative. Negative, you will have to, they have given the positive sentence, you will have to transform it into negative. Now, let us see how it is done. Nan tangi hostelally irtale means my sister, younger sister. Tangi is younger sister. Hostelally irtale means she will be in hostel. Irtale. So, it is a future tense. Now, to say it in negative, we have to say, Nan tangi hostelally iralla. She won't be in hostel. That is the negative sentence. Nan tangi hostelally iralla. Nam office alli typewriter ide. Means in our office, we have typewriter. Now you will have to say that we don't have a typewriter in our office. So that negative will be Nam office alli typewriter illa. Illa is the present tense. No, we don't have a typewriter. ಈಗ ತೆಂಗಿನ ಮರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಯಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Now in coconut trees. So ತೆಂಗಿನ ಮರ means coconut tree. Kayi means coconuts. So ಈಗ means now at this time there will be coconuts in the coconut trees. Now to be as a negative we have to say ಈಗ ತೆಂಗಿನ ಮರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಯಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ. So the negative words always used is either iralla or illa. That is the commonly used negative word. At this time, the coconuts will not be in the trees. So, ಈಗ ತೆಂಗಿನ ಮರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಯಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ ತಂದೆ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. So, ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ means during morning times, my father will be at home only. So, tande is father. Manele means at home only. Irtare means will be. He will be. Now, the negative part of that will be ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ ತಂದೆ ಮನೇಲೇ ಇರಲ್ಲ. He won't be at home in the morning times. ನಾನು ಈಗ ಸಿಮ್ಲಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. Now I am in Simla. So Simla is the place. Now I am in Simla is ನಾನು ಈಗ ಸಿಮ್ಲಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. But that will be changed into negative by ನಾನು ಈಗ ಸಿಮ್ಲಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. I am now not in Simla. That is the second exercise. Now, let us go through the third exercise. That is, you have to translate into Kannada. Now, the sentence is, my two sisters are in Pune. That is, my two sisters. So, you can either say, Nanna Ibbaru. Ibbaru. For people, we use Ibbaru. We don't use Yeradu or Ondu or anything. We give respect for the living person. So, we say, Nanna Ibbaru. My is Nanna. Two is Ibbaru. Sisters, Tangiyaru or Sodariyaru. Sodari is also used as sister. Tangi means younger sister. You can use any of that. So, Nanna Ibbaru Tangiyaru Poonadalli idare. Poonadalli idare. R is plural. So, idare. ನನ್ನ ಇಬ್ಬರು ತಂಗಿಯರು ಪೂನಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. Now the second sentence. Usually I will be in my office at 10 a.m. That is, usually in Kannada is samanyavagi. So samanyavagi I will be in my office at 10 o'clock. So samanyavagi ನಾನು 10 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಆಫೀಸಲ್ಲಿ irtini. I will be. So it is a future tense. So irtini. 10 gantege is 10 a.m. Now, the third sentence. By this time, Kamala won't be home. Ishtu hottinalli. By this time is ishtu hottinalli. We learnt it in the meanings. Ishtu hottinalli Kamala maneyalli iralla. Iralla is the again future tense. So by this time she won't be at home. At what time will you be near the bus stand? By what time? Eshtu hottinalli. Neenu bus stand hattira. Near is hattira. Irtiya. Will you be? If you are wanting to use with respect, you can also say irtira. So either you can say ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಬಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಹತ್ರ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ, or you can also say ನೀನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಹತ್ರ ಇರ್ತೀಯಾ. So singular and respect. Where is your friend now? So ನಿನ್ನ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರು or ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರು ಈಗ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ? Where means ಎಲ್ಲಿ. Idare is where is your friend now? Now means ಈಗ. ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ? Now I am in HMT now. ಈಗ ನಾನು HMT ಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. That is the present tense. So I am in HMT now. Now I am working in HMT. Yeah. Now let us see the next slide. Frame 4 questions on each sentence. Now they have given 4 statements. Now you are going to learn how to make question out of these sentences. Now each word will be taken as a question. For example, Ravi director room alli idane means Ravi is in director's room. Now we are going to frame 4 questions in the same statement. Now we are going to say who is in director's room. That is in Kannada, yaru director room alli idare. Whenever you are asking a question, it is a unknown person or a stranger, so you will have to give respect to them. So yaru means who. Idare, ending will be idare only because you are not knowing who it is, so you are going to give him respect. Yaru director room alli idare is the first question, and that has taken care of the first word of the sentence. Now the second question is director room alli Ravi yara room alli idane. Now we are using who is in director's room or Ravi is in whose room. So Ravi yara room alli idane. Yara means whose. Room alli idane. Now, so you have taken care of the second word also. Now the third word is Ravi director room alli idane. Now how to ask for the room? That question will be Ravi director room alli idane. Room alli yaru idare. Now who are all in the room? So that gives the question for the room. Room alli yaru idare, because director and Ravi 2 persons, so idare. Now the fourth question will be the statement question itself. Ravi director room alli idana, extending the 2 A's in the final letter will become a question. So is Ravi in director's room? That is called in Kannada Ravi director room alli idana. Now the second statement. ನಾವು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ತಿಂಗಳು ರಾಯಚೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. That is, we are going to be in Raichur for 1 more month. Now that has to be framed with 4 questions. ನಾವು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ತಿಂಗಳು ರಾಯಚೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. That is, it is a future tense. ಯಾರು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ತಿಂಗಳು ರಾಯಚೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. So who will be in Raichur for 1 more month? Yaru. So first word is taken care. Now the second word. Neevu. When you are asking question, you will have to transform that navu into neevu, because I am asking the other person. Neevu inneshtu tingalu. For how many more months? Raichuralli irtiri. So neevu inneshtu tingalu Raichuralli irtiri means for how many more months are you going to stay in Raichur? So that how many months is inneshtu tingalu? Answer will be innondu tingalu. Now the third question will be neevu innondu tingalu elli irtiri. Elli means where are you going to stay for 1 more month? So the answer will be Raichur. So ನಾವು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ತಿಂಗಳು ರಾಯಚೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. Irtiri is the question. Irtivi, you are answering to the other person. Now the statement question. Neevu innondu tingalu Raichuralli irtira. So navu will not be the question. So neevu, it will transform into neevu. Innondu tingalu Raichuralli irtira. That will be the ending question mark. Now the third statement. Bendreಯವರು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಧಾರವಾಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. That is, Bendre is the famous writer of Karnataka. He is called Dara Bendre. He is very well known as a writer. So Bendreಯವರು, that is with respect, will Bendre usually stay in Dharwad? That is, generally Bendre stays in Dharwad. Now the question will be, ಯಾರು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಧಾರವಾಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ? Who will generally be staying in Dharwad? Now the second question, ಬೇಂದ್ರೆಯವರು ಯಾವಾಗ ಧಾರವಾಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ? That is, when will the Bendre stay in Dharwad? The answer will be ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ. Generally he stays in Dharwad only. Now ಬೇಂದ್ರೆಯವರು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ? Generally or usually, where will Bendre stay? So the answer will be Dharwad. So ಬೇಂದ್ರೆಯವರು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಧಾರವಾಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. Now ಬೇಂದ್ರೆಯವರು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಧಾರವಾಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರಾ? That is the fourth question, statement question. ಇರ್ತಾರಾ? That is the ending. So that will be the fourth statement question. Now the fourth statement is, ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ ತಂದೆ ಅಂಗಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ. The meaning is, at this time my father will not be in the shop. Angadi is shop. Angadili means in the shop. So at this point of time my father will not be in the shop. Now let us start using the questions. ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ. So ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ ತಂದೆ ಅಂಗಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ? By what time your father will not be in the shop? So ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ? Answer will be ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ. This time he won't be in the shop. Now ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಅಂಗಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ? At this time who will not be in the shop? So the answer will be Nam Tande. That is, at this time our father will not be in the shop. That is Namma Tande. Answer. Now the third question. Ishtu ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ ತಂದೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ? That is, where will your father not be at this time? So the answer will be Angadili. So at this point of time my father will not be in the shop. Now the fourth statement question, ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ ತಂದೆ ಅಂಗಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಲ್ವಾ? ಇರಲ್ವಾ, ಅಲ್ವಾ? That is the question because it is already in the question type. Iralla. Iralla means that's a negative statement. Iralva means will he not be there? That is the question number 4. Now these are the 4 question framing statements, and you would have learned how to frame the questions. Now you have been given 2 exercises wherein you can try use the sentences by your own self. Write 10 sentences about where your relatives and friends are staying, and write 10 sentences about the usual location of the persons and things in your office. So these 2 exercises are given for you to do it and try to use the conversation in Kannada, that is statements using Kannada words. So this is the exercise portion. Now I would like to thank you for listening to my class and hope it has been successful and you would have understood nicely. Thank you so much. Yeah.